it goes like ooh, yeah, yeah. And it goes like ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. And it goes like ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, but I can't turn it off 'cause it's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. And it goes like
Good morning everybody and welcome to another Blowdam episode. Okay, so we're out on Saturday. This is Wednesday now. Steph is with us on the boat. And where's Yaku? Yaku is also with us on the boat. Steph has got his new wetsuit on. Yeah, it's only that one piece his wetsuit. So he's got his new wetsuit on. Okay, let's start off with the subscribers before I tell you where we are and what we're going to do. Okay, so we decided that one lucky subscriber will get the chance to come and spearfish or deep sea fish or estuary fish with us. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we're going to keep this open until December. Let's do the 1st of December. We're going to do the lucky draw, and then during the month of December somebody can come and spearfish or fish with us. I'm going to be based in Witstrand most of December, so that is why we Witstrand, because you can do spearfishing, estuary fishing and deep sea fishing there, and we can operate to Stilbaai, Gourits. Yeah, so we're looking to do a lot of fishing and spearfishing in that area over the December. So if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't liked the video, if you haven't left a comment, please go and leave a comment. Please go and subscribe and stand a chance of joining us on an episode or an adventure. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. Okay, on today's episode we are here at Swartvlei Beach again. We are in search of a mussel cracker. We didn't get one on Saturday. Yeah, there wasn't actually a lot of fish on Saturday, so hopefully today we can get a mussel cracker. But today the surf is looking a lot different than was looking on Saturday. The surf is big and there's a lot of water, and there's a lot of white water. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting surf launch today. Gecko and everybody's getting dressed. We need to warm the motors, we need to deflate the tires. We're going 4x4 on the sand. And woo, the surf is big. Woo! Yo. Okay, so yeah, let me get dressed as well. I'm gonna get ready and get in the water. Hopefully I can show you a big mussel cracker today. Otherwise we're gonna go for a couple of fish for the pan, maybe a couple of red romans and knife jaws. Galjoen season is still open. Red sembra season is closed. So you'll see in the previous episode there was a lot of opportunities to shoot red sembras, but we did not shoot red sembras because the season is closed. Just take these tire deflators off. Yeah, so we'll try and get some, yeah, just something for the fridge. We've got friends coming over this afternoon, so might get a fish or two just for tonight for a braai or a society, something. Thanks, Steve.
Morning.
Thanks, Inez. Beautiful Blowdam hoodie. Yeah, with the Romans on the back. let's get a close up of the Romans. There we go. Okay, the Romans ones were a limited edition hoodies that we did for our Streisbra trip that we did last year. So we might do the Romans Cup again. It was an amazing Romans Cup last time. We had so much fun that 3-4 days that we weren't stressed, so we might do that again. But yeah, let's get ready and see if we can take on this surf. Yeah. Okay guys, so yeah, down here at the beach at the moment, and it's a big one. It's a big surf. like in the camera doesn't do justice. But I haven't done a big surf like this in a while now, so we might have to dance. Yeah, there's a reason why we're the only boat out today. Steph is looking just like chilling as ever, sunglasses on, full confidence in the skipper. Jaco is just chilling with sunglasses on, just like whatever. Guy. Ja. Gaan met de drop. Kijk, Gamma. Kijk, gauw met hem, gauw met hem, gauw. Gauw, gauw, gauw. Motor is af, gauw. Gauw, gauw, ek gaan nou vir jou sê, hier voor is blauw water. Kijk, gauw nog, gauw nog, gauw nog. Gauw nog, ek is nog op die sandbank. Gauw nog. Kijk, kom maar. Ek is net bang vir die sandplaat hier voor ons. Ja. Ja, ek sien die sandplaat, maar hy het nou lekker water op hom opgehardloop. Waar is die sandplaat? Die hoor. Woe! Om my neus te lig. So! Zet op. Stef, watch net bietjie vorentoe, laat ek net by die stuurwiel kan uitkom. Okay. Lekker agter hierdie ene. Hy is goed. Van lekker. Ja, gaan. Shit. Lekker surf, boys, lekker surf. Okay, so we navigated that one alright. I haven't done a big surf like that in a while. With my rubber duck, I used to do that with my inflatable. I used to do that and play in the surf a lot, but I haven't done that a lot with this boat because you've got a little bit heavier and a little bit more power behind you. But yeah, I must say it was actually fun. It was actually fun to do a big surf for a change. We didn't go out in the slip, we went out on the banks and yeah, made a couple of turns and it was fun. Okay, so now let's go and get some fishies. Okay, so on the first drop, I asked the guys how does the vis look when they got in. Steve says sharp, Jaco says not so good. So I don't know what to make of that, whether the vis is good or bad now. Yeah, we're trying to dive a little bit deeper because the swell is quite big. It's nothing compared to what they predicted. But that's the ocean for you. It's only a prediction. It's not the actual fact. So the actual fact is it's a big surf. It's a big swell. But we're still happy to be out here. Could have been sitting in office today. But yeah, as you can see, here comes another lekker swell. Guys are in the water. And now, yeah, we're going to make a drop now. The spot that we're diving at the moment, it's a nice flat bottom. comes up to a pinnacle. Roundabout next to it is about 26 meters. Then it comes up. So they're diving between 10 and 12 meters at the moment. And the bottom type is more a Miss Lucy type bottom. So this is a good spot for red steenbras, Miss Lucy's, and there's always big knife jaws over here. So I told the guys leave the red steenbras. It's out of season at the moment. Even if there is a big, leave them. Yeah, so we'll see now when the guys come up. I think this is going to be a day where if you see something decent like a Roman or a knife jaw, not a lot of knife jaws, we might take 1 or 2 for the bride, but not a lot of them. Yeah, I'll let Evan do a section on why we don't take a lot of knife jaws. We are allowed 5 on them, and I did some research on the knife jaws. It's actually a very interesting fish. They can grow up to 90 centimeters and weigh 5-6 kilograms, so it can be a very big fish. But yeah, they eat algae off the reef, and then they protect the reefs. And yes, it's a very nice fish. It's a white flesh. It's a very nice eating fish, but it's got a very small mouth, so it doesn't take bait. So it's not targeted by anglers. It's a bycatch. Sometimes you will catch one. I mean, I've heard of guys that's been fishing for many years and they've only caught one. And yeah, so it's more fish that's been targeted by spear fishermen. So there's not a lot of data and on it. Steph came up and says it's dirty, so we're probably not going to hang around too long here. And yeah, then we're going to move, but I'm going to let the guys dive today. I might get in the water later on for a couple of dives. I forgot my dive watch at home, so yeah, I'll see what happens. Okay. Look at that swell. Look at it. Okay, so Steph has got something. I sent Yaku off. I saw a bait school. He's still in that bait school. Check there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but Yaku is just next to him. There's a bait school and it's going crazy there. Yeah, look at that. And then Steph has got something. Look there, look there. Yeah, look there. Yaku is in the bait school there. Oh, the flag is in the way. I don't know what's going on here, but look there, there's a bunch of fish right next to it. What is that? And then Steph has shot something. Let's see what Steph has got for us. It's so cool. Yaku's swimming in that school of bait. I wonder what it is, but it's going on there next to him. And then Steph has got something for us. Looks like a Roman. Steph has got a Roman. Okay, they're all saying that the ground swell is pretty hectic. So I think, yeah, I told them, listen, if you see something that you want to take home, shoot. Okay, so it's got
I just had to pull the trigger.
he's got a Roman there fast. Okay, so at least he's having something for the braai.
That's cute, eh?
Okay, so I'm just going to talk about a little bit about how to buggy on a boat. So you don't want to go and drive your boat in between the divers. So I'm doing this section because a lot of times there's new guys that are diving on a boat and they haven't buggied before. And sometimes the skippers don't explain exactly what you want from your buggy. Okay, so you want to be close enough, 20-30 meters away from your diver. You don't want to be 50-80 meters away from a diver, because if there is a white in the water or if there is any trouble, you can't get to him. Another thing is you want to be up current from your divers, so that you're always moving towards your divers. I like to move towards my divers. So for instance, now I drop my divers and I'm just drifting this way. So what I'll do now is I'll drive the boat around 30-40 meters past him on the other side of him, and then I'll be drifting towards him, so my engine is not making any noise in the water next to him, and I'm close to them. If they want to drop a fish, they can just swim. I don't need to start the motor and make more noise in the water. So yeah, that's all stuff that you need to think about. Don't go too far away from your divers. Stay up current from them, so that you can always drift towards them and not away from them, because if you're drifting away from them and you can't start your motor, then you are only drifting further and further and further away from them, and the current will only take the boat further away from them. And if you have any engine problems, or if there's any problems, at least you're going towards your divers. Don't make a lot of noise. Don't go with the motor, start the motor if somebody calls you in between the divers, and never have your motor in gear if you can't see all your divers. Okay, so make sure that you can see all your divers before you put your motor in gear if you're getting close to them. Even sometimes if you fall away from them, one of your divers might have drifted off them, and then the last thing that I do is, there's my marker buoy. You can see, I can't see it on the camera, the marker buoy is there, I can see it clearly, and they are about 10-15 meters away from my marker buoy. So both of them are diving together, and it's you on the buggy. If you don't feel comfortable with what's happening, tell your divers, listen, yeah, I'm not comfortable with what's happening. I'm new at this buggy. I'm stressing out. I don't know where you are, especially in big swells. If you lose your divers, ask them to stay close to the marker buoy. Okay, so the marker buoy is something, just a buoy that we throw in the water. It's got a weight on the bottom. That's a local point. So on that marker buoy, it's 10 meters at the moment. So I dropped the marker buoy so that they know that's the spot where it's 10 meters. And on the fish finder, I could see that it's nice and fishy there, and the current isn't that strong today. So yeah, they're hanging around the marker buoy. Okay, so Yaku doesn't like red Romans, but Steph does like red Romans. So Yaku, a good friend that he is, shot another red Roman for Steph. So we've got 2 red Romans on board. Legal for red Romans is 2 per person, 30 centimeters. And they grow up to be 5 kilograms. Yeah, they reach about 13-14 years of age, if I remember correctly. But yeah, they can grow pretty big. The biggest I've seen is around about 3 kilograms. I've never seen a 5 kilogram. But the good size, general good size, is around about 2.5 kilograms is good. Average size we get round about here is the 1.8 kilogram. That is a good size. We don't take those 30 centimeters. We wait so that they're a little bit bigger than that. But yeah, so there's about a 1.5, 1.8 kilogram fishing. And now Steph's has got a little friend. Okay, so Steph is eating tonight. Okay guys, and there is our fishes for the day. So we got a couple of fishes for the braai, everything within legal limits. We're cleaning the fish out here quickly, feeding the birds, and then we're gonna head back. The water is blue and poo on the bottom. We thought we're gonna get some nice blue water. We're doing some deeper drops now. Around about 20-25 meters drops, and the water is very dirty at the bottom. So we decided let's call it a day. We've got some fish. Don't know what's going on with the other fish. Barometric pressure is fine, 1017. But yeah, none of the predictions is as it is, but it is only predictions. You need to be out on the ocean to see what it actually is like. So remember, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Check out, yeah, if you're one lucky subscriber is gonna join us in December, we'll take one lucky subscriber. If you don't spearfish, we'll take you deep sea fishing, and if you get seasick, we'll take you for an estuary trip with me and Evie. We'll do a trip for one lucky subscriber. So like, comment and subscribe to the video. Okay, yeah, stay tuned. I think the exit is going to be fun. Of course, the swell is up and the surf is big, so yeah, hopefully I can show you a nice exit. Op zijn gat klimmen.
Wacht, 7 set.
Ja, op zijn gat klim. Je moet baie water maken, want ik kan veer uitgaan. Plat achter hem.
Ja,
Wat een diep gat. Kijk nou, nou kan ik... Yes, hier is een brander hoor. Daar is een brander hoor. Check je achter ons. Ja man, dis fijn. Hier, waar sien julle ergens sand? Huh? Het julle een... Dis wat ek draai. Yes, nou moet ek die bakkie daar gaan omdraai.
die persen wat jy al gemaakt hebt.
Ja.
Wat is het nou weer in je bakkie nu?
Waar ja. Yes, hoe gaan ek daar omdraai?
Dit nou weer.
Yes.
En nou freak zit en kom. Dat was, jij het prima. Dat is lekker.